Hey everybody, Dinah here. I'm just here to put a lot of your minds at ease. I do apologize. I did get a text from Casey at 5 p.m., but unfortunately, with all the texts that I get, it got lost in the shuffle, so I didn't see it, and I could have put your minds to ease because the text he sent me said, I'm still free! So, we know that much. I unfortunately only had a few minutes to speak with Gary. I have not yet spoken to Casey. They are working together right now. Talking on Skype, trying to get everything that happened together so Gary can put out an in-depth article and let us all know exactly what's going on here. Now, here's the thing. I'm not here to steal Gary's thunder at all. I only know a very limited amount. I spoke with Gary for just a few minutes because, unfortunately, I have to pay my rent sometimes, too. So, yeah, I was having to run off to go to work, and Gary was having to run off to set up the Skype interview with Casey so we could get all the facts and put together an in-depth article. Gary has been so supportive and so helpful. I cannot thank him enough for all he's done in his writings and getting out the information via his outpost. I will be spreading the link to that as soon as he gets it up, and I will make sure everybody gets to see it. But what I know is this. Judge Hanen did not rule on any of the motions that were presented to him today. However, the reason, from what I'm understanding, that he chose not to rule on them is because he is seeing that there are quite a few inconsistencies with the stories that are being handed to him by the CBC, the Customs and Border Patrol. CBP, Customs and Border Patrol. So there were witnesses to the event when CBP fired upon John Foerster, and Casey was present and that kind of thing. So there were witnesses to this. So their stories are not lining up, I guess. And I think that's going to fall in our favor. Okay? Now, right now, they're doing a Skype interview. Gary is getting all the pertinent facts together. He will be putting out an article, as I said, and we will definitely know all the facts by the end of today. He wants to have this article out, he tells me, within the next hour or two. Okay, so we will know. And Gary is excellent at what he does. He writes really well. He puts together the facts really well. And I expect we'll be able to understand it clearly. Now, again, I only got the text from Casey. I briefly texted back and forth with him. My thought is this, okay? While as there are so many of us who do wish to support Casey monetarily, because the man really needs the help, okay? His mule got destroyed down there at Camp Lone Star. Just destroyed. I've seen it, okay? It's in shit shape. End of story. It needs to be fixed. That man needs to have his equipment, his property back in order. He was way generous in using them, and we all know, and I'm not even going to question that you don't think that we should be able to support him in this, but we can't. None of us can afford to. This is a shit economy we're in. So, here's what I think. As I said to Casey, if they're going to record this Skype interview, what I asked him to do is have Gary send it back to him, okay, and have Casey post it up on Casey Nunya and monetize it. Let corporate America, let them support Casey when we can't. He will get between 15 and 25 cents for every view if you allow the advertisement to play all the way through. Now, really, that's not hard for any of you to do. All you have to do is turn down the volume. Hell, here's what I say. Watch the thing 20 times in one day. Have it in a separate window. Do the other things you want to do online. Let it play. Let it finish playing. Wait 20 minutes and play it again. And let those advertisements play all the way through. Get the money for him. If it only plays for, I want to say the amount of time where they play for 15 seconds and then they say you can skip to the video, he only gets a few pennies. But if you play it all the way through, he gets, I want to say it's close to a quarter. I really can't remember because it's been a while since I read it. Yes, I have a YouTube station as well. As many of you know, One Hell on Heels. That's me. The number one Hells on Heels coming after that government. Okay? So here's what I'm saying. We can all support him, even though we can't afford to do it ourselves by playing these videos, okay, that he monetizes, and make corporate America be the ones footing the bill. Let's be smart about this, okay? That's the thing that the patriot community has been lacking, okay? Being smart in what they do. Here's another thing I wanted to bring out to you all. Think about it, grasshopper. Many grasshoppers together make locust. A horde of locusts does huge damage and can tear down acres and acres and acres, and actually miles and miles and miles and miles of land, okay, and vegetation. Were we to all stand together on first one topic and tear through it like a horde of locusts until, just like we did with Brandon Raub's case, thousands and thousands, we're talking, I had one page that I worked alone that had, it was like 10,000. It started out like real fast, jumping, thousands. And I want to say by the time Brandon was released, we had close to 30,000 people on that page, okay? To the point where we had to actually close it to people not being able to post, only being able to comment, because we couldn't keep up with that many people all at once, okay? Yes, besides there was negative crap being thrown. And that's my issue. Let's not throw kindling on crazy fires, okay? Let us light the brush fire of liberty. Let us see it through and then put it out together, okay? And move on to the next topic. There are many patriots out there who have been unjustly treated, just like KC. Let us not forget Charles Dyer. Charles Dyer desperately needs our help, okay? He has been lied about. He has been mistreated. The man has been sitting in a prison, not even able to get out, okay? We need to work on his case next. Once we get through with KC, we need to move on, and we need to tear down their bullshit wall of secrecy and lies and deceit, okay? What was it? How did I put that recently? Oh, gosh. Lies and deceit are the thicket that will overgrow the tree of liberty and choke it. Something to that effect. It's on my page. Find it, okay? It was an inspired thought from God when I wrote that down, okay? It is the truth. It absolutely is. Don't let them choke down that tree of liberty. Don't let them make it so it can't grow and flourish the way it's supposed to be. The founding fathers should not be disappointed, okay? So, all right, I'm going on and on about that, but I really want to get this point across to you. You have no idea what damage we can do to their bullshit, okay? And what good we can do for our country by standing together and moving like a horde of locusts. All right? Think about it, guys. Seriously. Let me go ahead, close this down. I want to get this no more than 10 minutes so I can get it uploaded to Facebook. Again, like I said, no ruling was given on the motions. They're going to be going back into court. It does seem that Hanen, from what I heard from Gary, and I'm really not even going to try to tell you exactly what I heard because I kind of heard it in this ear and it went quickly out that ear. But I do know KC is still free. KC is in a good state of mind, okay? He was cajoling and kidding with me on the text line. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm sorry, my mold and mildew allergies. Oh my God, it's so wet here. Who expected Texas to be like this? Anyways, as I said, let's get this video out. Let everybody see. Let's get the article spread about that Gary's going to write, because Gary will write an in-depth article and he will have his facts all straight. They get that video up. Casey gets that video up there on his Casey Nunya at YouTube. Okay, we get it monetized. We get some money in this man's pocket. He needs a new set of tires for his truck. Again, his truck was down there and it was used frequently. We need to help, okay? And it's just as easy as that. Just as easy as that. All you have to do is let the stupid video advertisement play through and keep doing it and keep doing it. All right, we're coming up close to 10 minutes. I'm done here. God bless you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for keeping the faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you for keeping up prayer and keeping the love for this man in your heart. He deserves it. All right, take care. Talk to you soon. Peace. And not only that, victory. Let's make it happen.